Hello and welcome to Smith TV, where we teach you how to achieve complete MLM automation so that you can free up your life and live the lifestyle you've always wanted. Today's video will make you more money than any other video you have ever seen, and it's only going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. I'm excited to share this with you. I'm going to show you how to use Facebook pay-per-click. I'm going to show you how easy it is, that it doesn't take hours or it doesn't take a lot of technical know-how. And I'm going to explain to you why Facebook pay-per-click is so great. I'm going to show you actually how to put together an ad that will pretty much guarantee your results, and then I'll give you my tips and tricks for making your ads profitable over a long period of time. So first, here's my pitch why you should use Facebook pay-per-click. One is that it's as automated as you can possibly get. You know, that's what Aaron and I are all about, is automating everything you can. A Facebook pay-per-click, once you've created a few ads, you can wake up in the morning, press play on your campaign, come back in the evening and see that you've got leads in your inbox. That's pretty cool to me, and that's why Facebook pay-per-click has been one of my absolute favorite marketing strategies. And on top of that, it's ridiculously targeted. Let's say you have a Facebook ad and you want it to show to people interested in Amway. If you do that, your ad will only show it to people who have typed in the word Amway into their profile. So that's why Facebook pay-per-click is great, because your ad is showing to the most targeted prospects possible. And it's a lot cheaper than you think. There's people over on Google paying $6 or $7 per lead. And obviously that kind of budget is out of reach for most of us on the internet, right? For most of us internet network marketers. But in most of my experience, that when I've had successful ads, that I could spend about $5 per day and generate 3 to 5 leads normal. I've actually had days where I've generated 8 to 10 leads for $5, but 3 to 5 is normal. I mean, that's not like anything super crazy. And I love Facebook pay-per-click because you get immediate leads. You don't have to wait for your articles to start ranking on Google or for your videos to start gaining traction or anything like that. It comes in immediately. And you can get automatic signups. I once got 4 signups to MLSP. I just spent $10 in one day and got 4 signups. I'll show you in a little bit that I use Facebook pay-per-click in conjunction with my Miley System Pro campaigns. And if you do it that way, you really can get automatic signups and make money while you're out, doing whatever you want to do for the day. And I think everybody needs a quick way to build their business. And to do it really quick, you have to spend a little bit of money. I'm not saying you have to go out and spend thousands of dollars per month, but it's nice to have that solid inflow of traffic and people into your funnel to kind of just breathe life into it. You've seen that Aaron and I really like to do blogging and like to do videos, but that kind of thing can take a while sometimes. And you need a real following to get your blog and your videos and your articles to really get going. Well, you can kind of get that following jump started by paying for a little bit of traffic into Facebook pay-per-click to get people in your funnels, to get into your list, and then you can send those people to your blogs and to your videos and they start gaining traction. And then the last point is that Facebook pay-per-click is a lot easier than you think. Like I said at the beginning, it's not really that tech savvy or anything. In fact, I'm going to show you how I put together ads. So here I am in my profile. All I do right here, it says create an ad. That's all I do. Oh well, first of all, these are actually what the Facebook ads are. So there are these little things over here, and the people who pay for these ads, they only have to pay if somebody clicks on them. And so that's what's great, is if you happen to write a terrible ad, you're not locked into spending hundreds of dollars like you are if you were to advertise on some big website. Here, if I click on this ad, I don't know how much it'll charge them, 50 cents or something. But if they write a terrible ad, you're not actually out any money, which is great. It's a great way to practice your ad writing. So you click on this create an ad, and that takes you to your back office, where from there you can create ads and you can look at your stats. So here I have pulled up an ad that I wrote for Avon. And so first of all, you have to put in your URL. And let me show you this capture page real quick. This is a page that MLSP gives you. So if you join Miley System Pro, you have this. You don't even have to design it or build it or anything. It's already there. All I did was I told this capture page that I wanted it to target Avon people, and you can see it puts the word Avon in here. And so my main strategy with Facebook pay-per-click is I target MLM companies, because MLSP isn't for any specific MLM company. It's for anyone in any MLM, and teaches them how to generate leads within their own company. So here I'm talking to Avon reps. Say, hey, Avon reps, come here. Let me show you how you can build your Avon business. Here's a great tool called Mailing System Pro. And after they opt in, they're taken to a sales page. So like I said, I start my campaign in the morning. People click on the ad. Then they go here, click Let Me In. Then they're taken to a sales page, and they can buy MLSP. And I've made a commission without having to do anything. So that's why I love it. Okay, in the title, I always put the name of the MLM company I'm targeting, because then it'll speak to them and grab their attention. And then I always try to tap into their frustration, something like Avon Biz not growing, or struggling in Avon, or Avon Biz not working, things like that that'll grab their attention. I like to do questions also. I think that gets their attention. And then my ads usually read something like this. Have you figured out why your Avon Biz isn't working? See what this team discovered. Click for exclusive video. Here, when you tell people to click, it's been proven that they click more often. It's kind of dumb, but it works, so just put that in there. People like the word exclusive. They like the word discovered. And then here, have you figured out why your Avon Biz isn't working? You see, I have the name of the company again. And see what this team discovered. Those sentences will make them, it'll create a fear of loss. They'll think, wow, I'm missing out on something. There's some secret that this person knows that I haven't learned yet that'll grow my Avon business. And they'll think that if they don't click on it, that they're missing out on something huge. Then next is you put in an image, and I like to do something that'll grab the attention of people in the Avon Biz. And obviously here, just their name, kind of like their company logo, will grab their attention. If they have a maybe if the company has a really unique and recognizable product, you can use that as a picture, but usually I just use their logo here. Down here, country, you can choose what you want. I like to do United States. And the age, demographics, you can kind of leave this stuff alone. You can see I chose women for Avon just because Avon's more for women. Okay, down here, precise interest. Here, you just type something in. Like you can start typing something in, and it'll come up with different things. Like you can see here, Herbalife. You can click that, and then your ad will target Herbalife. And then one thing that my computer, for some reason, it's not connecting to Facebook very well. Usually, when you put in these precise interests, it'll give you an estimated reach over here. It'll tell you how many people your ad is showing to. And usually, I would say it should be at least 3,000 to 5,000. So what you can do is just think of a lot of different MLM companies. Like try to do, try Amway, or try Numis, or try Herbalife, or try Mona V, and see if there's a big enough reach that you can run an ad to them. And then most of these targeting you don't have to worry about. Make sure the language is English, it's kind of obvious. And when you come down here, it'll show up like this. We have to type in your campaign name, so I just put in the name of the company to keep it straight. And the budget's pretty cool because I put in $5, which means that in one day there's no possible way I can spend more than $5. It's not like you're going to come back and then all of a sudden you've wasted $120 on some crappy ad that doesn't work. You don't have to worry about that. Put in $5 or $10 and you'll be just fine. Down here, I like to do pay-per-click. You can do pay for impressions, which means like for every 1,000 times your ad shows up, you'll pay 50 cents or something. But usually I do pay-per-click. And like I said, for some reason it's not showing the data very well. Last I checked, the suggested bid was something like 25 to 40 cents. I usually just put in something higher just to make sure that my ad gets shown a lot. If you bid too low, your ad won't get shown, and I hate looking at the end of the day and realizing I bid too low and my ad didn't show, so I just put it higher. And I'll never actually spend 80 cents. There's no way. I'll probably spend 35 to 40 cents or something. So there you go. You can see how easy it is to put together an ad. Literally, when I do ads, it takes me 2 minutes because I already have these capture pages from MLSP, which make it super easy. Now let's go back to this page and let me show you some tips and tricks to keep your ads profitable for a long time. Pause your ad when it falls below 0.1% click-through rate. Restart 10 to 14 days later. When you're on your profile and you press that create an ad button, it'll take you to your stats in the back office, and one of the stats it'll show you for your ads is the click-through rate, or CTR. The lower your click-through rate, like if your ads are running at a bad click-through rate for a while, Facebook will start to charge you more and more. So once it falls below 0.1%, that seems to be some kind of threshold that your cost per click will go up a lot. So let's say your ad the first day you run it, it's at 0.3 click-through rate. That's great, and you'll probably have success doing 0.3. 0.2 is pretty good. And then let's say the day after, all of a sudden, it's at like 0.1 or 0.89 or something, or 0.089, I mean. And if that starts to happen, then you pause it. But what's great is that you can restart them 10 to 14 days later, and they'll usually go back to that 0.3, 0.2 again. And then you can pause it. And so what you want is about 5 or 6 ads that you can be pausing and restarting frequently. So you can always have an ad running, and they'll always be successful. Another thing is that if your ad gets disapproved, just send it in again. I've talked to too many people who told me that Facebook pay-per-click doesn't work because they submitted an ad and it got disapproved. Well, Facebook, they don't really like the whole MLM network marketing thing. A lot of times they think it's a scam, which obviously you can tell I don't agree with that. But for some reason, a lot of the people over there who are checking ads do think so. So just send it in again and again until you get it approved. Some people have claimed that their Facebook profiles get shut down by resubmitting ads over and over again. I've done this a lot and I've never had that happen. But what you can do is just create another, like a dummy Facebook profile, because it doesn't have to actually be connected to your personal profile in any way to have success. That really doesn't matter. And last point is that you want to shoot for $1 to $1.50 per lead. If you have a little more money to spend and you want to spend $2 per lead, that's great. But this is what I suggest, especially on a small budget. The longer you run an ad, the cheaper your cost gets. Like for example, let's say the first day that you run an ad, you're getting leads for $2.50. That's pretty close to $1.50. That's not bad. But the longer you run your ad at a good click-through rate, for example, if you don't let it fall below 0.1%, if it's at 0.3%, your cost per click will get lower and lower and lower, and eventually you'll probably be in this $1 to $1.50 range for leads. So there you are. There's my Facebook pay-per-click tips. Hopefully you can see how automated it is and how easy it is to run it in conjunction with My System Pro. And honestly, those ads that I show you have worked for me for years. I've been using them for years. You can use small variations on those, test them, play around with them. But if you use those kind of ads and that targeting in conjunction with My System Pro, I can almost guarantee you that you'll make money. It's as close to a guarantee as I can give you. So hopefully you learned something from this video. Thanks for checking us out. We're posting videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on whoisaaronsmith.com. So we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.